Yes, sir.
What changes do you have, do you do when you change one direct sentences into indirect sentences? What do you need to change?
The verb.
Yes, you need to change the tenses of the verb with one condition. Dengan satu syarat. What is the condition? What is the condition? You can only change the tenses of the verb if the introductory verb is in the past. If the introductory verb is not in the past, you do not need to change. If the introductory verb is say, don't change the tenses. If the introductory verb is said, then you need to change. Gracia.
Yes, sir.
So, Nori said we need to change the tenses. What tenses do you need to change? We change the,
Nggak tahu, sir.
tadi kan saya udah ngomong nih, kau nggak dengar saya ngomong. We change the present into past. We change the present into past.
Past.
Sekarang saya tanya Gracia, apa yang dirubah?
We change present into past.
Yes, we change the present into past. If the verb is will, Nikita.
Yes, sir.
If the verb is will, you change into,
Would.
okay, good. If the verb is can, you change into,
Could.
what verbs that you do not need to change?
The would, like the past of the models.
Yes, would, could, why? Why do you think we cannot change would?
Because there's no other would than would.
Yeah, because there is no past perfect of would. There's no past perfect. Past perfect. Let me ask past perfect. Let me ask, is Serwin here? Serwin?
Yes, sir.
Serwin?
Yeah.
What is the, how do you know if a sentence is past perfect?
From for has a had
Had plus
had for
had, verb 3. Had plus
yes.
verb 3. So
Yes.
example, let's take the verb go. Can you change go into past perfect?
Had gone.
Yes, correct. Can you change would into past perfect?
No.
Cannot, because it does
Yes.
not have the verb 3 of would. Can you change is into past perfect? Is MR. Can you change is MR into past perfect?
Been.
Yes. Can you change or not? Yes, right?
Yes.
Why?
Because it has verb 3.
Yes, because B has got verb 3. Serwin, are you in Medan or in Loksemawe?
Not Smawe now.
Yeah, when did you go back?
Yeah. Because I had nothing in Medan.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah.
You paid the boarding boarding house already,
Yes.
but then suddenly there's, yeah, I was also surprised to see the news, you know, because on Saturday I got information that offline continues, right? And I posted on our group. And then on Sunday, there was another announcement saying that all the classes are were closed for offline. There must be some good reason for school to do that. I don't know, perhaps many students question, are there any students in our class got COVID-19? COVID-19 is not something that you have to be ashamed of. It is funny, so many people who get COVID-19, they hide it. They don't tell anyone about it. What's wrong about getting COVID-19? I told everyone if I got COVID-19, so what? You know, it's so funny when you ask, there are teachers who get COVID-19, but they don't tell anyone about it. I think that sooner or later, one day, I don't know when, because COVID-19 is here to stay. COVID-19 is forever. So what we need to do is we need to know how to protect ourselves from COVID-19. It's like bad people. Anywhere you go in the world, they are criminals. They are bad people. You go to Bali, they are criminals. You go to Japan, criminals. Anywhere in the world you go, they are criminals. They are people who want to rob you. The question is, what do you do to avoid being robbed? Well, that is the question. It's not by killing all the criminals. No, the criminals are all over the world. The question is, what do you do? Example in Medan. Do you think Medan is safe? I don't think Medan is safe. Try to walk out at night at 12 o'clock, see what happens to you. You know? So COVID-19 is here. So we have to be safe. Jangan anggap remeh. All right. Okay, so far so good. Is Raphael there? Raphael, are you here? I don't see Raphael here. Two students are missing. All right then. Let's go back to the screen. So the change, not only the verb change, not only the tenses change, the time signal change. Today becomes that day. Yesterday becomes the day before. The day before yesterday becomes 2 days before. Tomorrow becomes the next day or the following day. The day after tomorrow becomes in 2 days' time. Next week, year, etc. The following week, or the following year. So those are the changes. Okay, let's look at the example. Nothing grows in my garden. It never gets any sun, she said. Now, said here is in the past. So it means the tenses must be changed. She said, nothing grows becomes grew in her garden. Gets become got. I'm going away tomorrow, mother, he said. Berarti dia bicara sama ibunya ini. He said to his mother that I di sini, the person who say I is he. So he said to his mother, he was going away the next day. Tomorrow becomes the next day. I've been in London for a month, but so far I haven't had time to visit the tower, said Rupert. Now, have been is present. You change into had been. Haven't had, you change into hadn't had. The haven't changed into past. Rupert said, I yang bicara I have been in London itu adalah si Rupert. Berarti I berubah menjadi he. Rupert said he had been in London for a month, but so far he had not had time to visit the tower. It isn't so foggy today. It was as it was yesterday, I remarked. Remark ini sama dengan said. I remarked isn't becomes wasn't, was becomes had been. Yesterday becomes the day before. So the sentence becomes, I remarked it wasn't foggy as it had been the day before. Then the other example, the new underpass is being officially opened. Now you got is here. You change is into past was. The day after tomorrow, it becomes 2 days time. And then we have moved into our new flat. We di sini yang ngomong ini adalah my aunt. Kami berarti jadi mereka itu. My aunt said have moved menjadi had moved. And then don't menjadi didn't. Alright, so my aunt, we becomes they. Let's go. Example. Let me ask Richie.
Yes, sir.
Richie, look at number 8, Richie. We have a lift, but very often it doesn't work, they say. How do you change into indirect speech?
They said,
They said, we ini siapa?
oh, there.
Okay, we ini they ya. So it becomes, they said, terus
They said that. They said
that, okay, pakai that juga apa-apa. That, we ini siapa?
we.
Kami ini siapa? Kan yang bicara kan mereka kan ya. Berarti kami ini kan mereka nih ya. Berarti they said, they, terus
They had
had a lift,
a lift, but very often it didn't work.
apa? Work. Okay, simple as that. That's fine. That is the part. That is the indirect. They said that they had a lift, but very often it didn't work. Change the tense. Okay, Samuel. Number 9.
Yes, sir.
9 Samuel. He said
that he could see the Eiffel Tower.
number 9.
Yeah, I start from the sentence-nya di erase.
All over. He said from.
He said from one of the windows of his flat.
Oh,
he could see the Eiffel Tower.
Okay, of his flat, he could see the Eiffel. Besar ya. Jadi Eiffel Tower. Done. All right, now the changes here is perubahannya itu ada di apa? Di could, can jadi could, terus my ini jadi his, karena yang berkata dia berkata dari jendela dari apartemenku, berarti apartemen dia ini. Alright, to change into his. Okay, we do number 10. Ready? Deska.
Ya.
Erik aja dulu deh. Apa? Deska. Deska nomor 10, Des. Do number 10.
His daughter said,
Okay, his daughter. Terus. I ini siapa? Saya tidak tahu. Saya ini siapa? Who is I here? Yang bicara siapa? Daughter ya? Ya kan? Yes kan?
yes, yes, sir.
I ini kan daughter kan ya? Yang berkata kan daughternya, berarti I jadi apa?
She
Oke, she. Have jadi apa?
had
Kamu terus lah, have.
no idea
No idea.
what the time.
It is jadi apa? Past tense dari is.
Was
Was. But.
for
But. I itu jadi apa tadi?
but she would
Oke, she would. Dial
dial
8081 and
and find out.
find out and find out. Find ini dari would find ya, jadi nggak perlu diganti karena dia udah ada would dial and would find out. Okay, Eric,
Yes, sir.
tebakan sebenar kan, Rick?
Tebakan apa, sir?
Yang basket itu lah.
Lupa, sir. Sir, tebak apa emangnya, sir?
Saya bilang cewek pasti menang, cowoknya belum tentu. Tahu pun.
Iya, sir. Cewek udah pasti menang. Tinggi kali sih itu.
Ya, tapi kita ada yang tinggi kok. Ada yang besar, Rafael kan gemuk gede tinggi juga ya. Okay, Eric, do this.
He said that his wife had just been made a judge.
His wife had just been made a judge, right? Yeah. Okay, we go to Gamaliel. Gamaliel. Mana si Gamaliel ini? Namanya ada. Gama.
Easy.
Oke, Gama. Nomor 12 nih.
She replied,
She replied. Terus apa?
she would
Oke. She replied. She would. Kamu, she would
come
come. Would come
with you.
with who? With
Eh,
you jadi apa? With me. With me.
as soon as
As soon as
she was ready.
correct, she was ready. Right. Kita panggil lagi si Done. John Nicholas.
Yes, sir.
Oke, ganti nih jadi indirect. The small boy
The small boy said that
the small boy. Okay, that. I jadi apa?
he
Okay, that he
had
jadi,
a German
okay.
lesson.
He had German lesson. He had German lesson. Terus sambung. This afternoon jadi apa?
This
Jadi that afternoon.
this afternoon.
That afternoon. That afternoon. Terus
And he
And-
had not
Ya, jadi hadn't done. Terus sambung.
done his homework yet.
Okay. Homework yet. Okay. Good. Jadi the change here is di setnya, di have-nya berubah, lalu this afternoon jadi that afternoon, and then haven't jadi hadn't. Okay, good. We go to Jeslie.
Yes, sir.
Jeslie, do number 14, please. I want her. That.
I wonder that.
You ini siapa? Who is you here? Aku, ya, her ya. Jadi I want her that if she, terus.
You.
Past tense dari let apa? The past tense of let. Let juga ya. If she let the iron get too hot. Terus sambung.
You will.
You ini siapa? You siapa? You ini siapa? She lah. She.
What?
Oh, would scotch. She would scotch.
Ya.
Terus apa lagi? Your jadi apa?
Your jadi.
You kan jadi she. Your jadi apa? Milik lah. Jadi her dong. Ya kan? Correct. So I want her that if she let the iron get too hot, she would scotch her clothes, right? So panggil Jessie udah. Maria,
Yes, sir.
15.
He pointed out that
Pointed out.
he hadn't given
You ini siapa?
that his haven't.
Dulu. He pointed out that you
That
haven't
he-
given me. Dulu. Dia mengatakan kamu belum memberi saya. You ini siapa?
He.
He-nya dia ini. Saya di sini baru he. Saya kan berarti he karena dia ngomong. You ini jadi kamu dong ya, I.
That I hadn't
Hadn't.
given he
Terus,
he
given apa?
he quite enough
Him.
for him quite enough.
Quite enough. Him quite enough. Terus sambung.
The bill was for
The bill was yeah for
$50 and
then
he had
you
paid
to I and I
had paid
ini jadi apa? Ini jadi apa? Him paid him only
$5.
5. Si Maria nih ya, dia bahasa Inggris nggak ngulang-ngulang dia. He pointed out that I hadn't given him quite enough. The bill was for just 14 and you jadi I had paid him only 5. Right. Number 16. Maria udah, Yannick. Yannick.
Yes, sir.
Number 16, Yannick. And said
that he Englishman.
mana ada he di situ? Masuk Englishman langsung lah. Englishman. Terus. He said that Englishman. Sambung. Englishman. Made jadi apa nih?
Made, sir.
Jadi made ya. Englishman made. Titik-titik. Terus sama because they jadi apa? Yani jadi apa? Yani hilang dia.
Were.
They jadi were titik-titik. Dah, itu aja. And said that Englishman made good husband because they were nearly always willing to help in the house. Itu aja. Ya Nick ya, nanti latihan kerjakan lagi ya. Ini saya panggil si Daud.
Yes, sir.
How are you, Daud?
I'm fine.
Where are you? Medan or anywhere?
Oh, Medan.
Di Medan, okay. Daud, do number 17. Mary answered.
Mary answered that she liked men to be useful, but
That she liked
men
to be useful, but
she didn't like them to be too
domesticated. Tahu arti domesticated?
domestic.
Nggak di rumah aja, macam saya ini domesticated namanya ini, nggak kemana-mana gitu. Terus I di sini jadi apa? Terus
He preferred them to keep up.
prefernya jadi apa?
Jadi
keep up.
prefer
Okay, and then terus
to keep up of the kitchen altogether.
Okay. Terus men
look silly
look silly.
Silly in aprons anyway.
You know apron? Tahu apron?
Nggak tahu. No,
Apron itu yang mamamu masak pakai apron itu.
iya.
Apron itu yang supaya nggak
Kotor bajunya.
kelihatan minyak gitu loh. Apron namanya itu. Ya kan?
Ya.
Okay, we go to this one. Jackie, Juwita. 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 Dan nanti jawabannya koneksinya nggak bagus. Jackie.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do number 1, Jackie.
He said he couldn't.
Okay, do you need to change could? Do you need to change could?
No.
Okay, he said he couldn't
Got into the house because he had lost his
key.
his key.
So
he had to break a window.
So look at this verb. The verb is couldn't. Couldn't ini nggak bisa diganti. Jadi nggak perlu diganti. Kemudian had lost juga. Had lost you don't need to change. Kemudian had to you do not need to change. All right, we go to number 2. Number 2. Jackie udah. Melissa.
Yes, sir.
Melissa nomor 2. The instructress told him
the mirror
Kampung.
the mirror is jadi apa?
was
Okay, sambung was
there
the
the
so that
Mana sih?
Sambung terus, Melisa, nggak apa-apa itu. So that
You can see.
can jadi apa?
Can jadi word ya.
Good, okay. You could
Word.
see.
See yourself when you jadi
You jadi apa?
mana? Are jadi where?
Jadi buat. Nah sekarang saya tanya ini, you ini siapa? Who is you here? Ini kan instruktur wanita itu memberitahukan dia, kamu berarti dia dong ya?
Yes, sir.
Berarti you ini kau ganti jadi apa?
Jadi her.
Enggak lah, laki ini.
She.
Jadi he.
He.
That he can, berikut ya. He could
Yes.
see yourself jadi apa? Himself. So he could see himself when he
were dance.
nggak bisa. Nggak bisa pakai he. He
Was.
okay, he was dancing. So the instructors told him the mirror was there so that he could see himself when he was dancing. Correct. Number 3. Juita udah ada Juita.
Yes, sir.
Kemana kau Juita? Sudah teriak-teriak tadi. Oke, Juita kerjakan nomor ini nih. Nomor 3.
Apanya ini?
Airut, kau tadi kemana? Kau nggak dengar sejelaskan apa tadi? Ya udahlah. Christina.
Yes, sir.
Saya ingatkan kalian ya, if your name is there, pastikan orangnya ada ya. Jangan orangnya kemana-mana, ngerti nggak? Nanti ada pemberitahuan dari sekolah bahwa video semua harus hidup. Ntar nanti videonya harus dihidupkan, then you cannot do anything about it anymore. Alright? Nah sekarang kalau saya panggil hidupkan videonya, Christina, turn on the video. Christina,
Yes, sir.
did you turn on the video already?
Already.
Okay. Oh, Christina, now do number 3.
She said.
Oh, hold on, sorry. Okay. She said.
She said. She.
Si. Wrote ini jadi apa? Tunggu dulu.
Had written.
Okay, had written. She said she had written to him.
The day before.
The day before yesterday berubah jadi apa? Tuh. The day before yesterday berubah menjadi?
The day before.
Jadi she said she had written to him 2 days before. Terus?
She wondered.
She wondered past tense ya. She wondered why.
She hadn't hung up.
Yes. And then she wondered why she hadn't rung up. Number 4. Davin.
Yes, sir.
If the ground is dry, say the owner. The owner said.
The owner said if the ground was dry. On the on
Sambung aja. On the day of the race.
on the day of the race, my horse
My
might
horse might
win.
jadi apa? My horse itu jadi apa?
Oh, his horse
Yes, his horse.
might win.
Yes, his horse might
Yes.
win. Okay. Don't forget to change my into his. All right. We go to siapa ini? Moren.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do number 5, Moren. Jadi dia
She
bilang
advised
dia pakai advice ya. Berarti she advised me
me to slow down.
me.
To slow down.
Okay, to slow down. Terus
Because there's
is jadi apa?
there's
There was. Ya.
there yeah.
She advised me to slow down. There was a speed limit here.
A speed limit here.
We will do this tomorrow. Yang pakai advice kita besok kita diskusikan. Okay, number 6.
Okay, sir.
Gabriela.
Yes, sir.
Do number 6, Gabriela. She said,
If Tom
ya betul.
wants
Ganti tense. Ganti wanted. Past tense.
wanted
Ya, wanted jadi wanted. Terus.
he had better get early.
Okay, better had better nggak perlu diganti. Alright, this is the long one, the last one. Okay, so Gabriel udah, Oren udah, Rafael.
Yes, sir.
Did you just come in, Rafael? I called you just now. I was asking about you.
Yes, so sorry, sir.
Okay, Rafael, you are in Lok Sumawe now, right?
No.
You are still in Medan.
Yes.
Okay, what are you doing in Medan?
I don't know. I'm just too lazy to get home.
Yeah, you can come by the school, bring your basketball, come to school and throw some balls to the basket, and then it will, it helps you. I got a student from, he's studying in Singapore. He is from 12 Nia 1. Beside taking SMA 3, he is also a student in university in Singapore. He told me he was bored in Singapore because he had to stay in the room doing assignment. I said, he lived on Orchard Road. I said, why do you, I told him not to stay in the room. I told him to drag his table, go to Orchard Road, put the table on the road and study there. It would be fun. Right? So don't get bored, Raphael. Try do something. Okay, ask Eric to visit you sometimes. Ask Eric.
Yes, sir.
You can ask Raphael to play basketball with you.
Okay.
Okay then.
Because
Right.
I come to school play basketball, it just have schedule only for training.
Yeah, if no schedule, you two can play basketball for fun, right? Okay, Raphael, can you do number 7?
One of the tenants said that we walked 50 miles last night. Last night
No,
diganti.
you have to change we into who? Into they.
Oh, they walked 50 miles last night.
Last night
to,
becomes the night before.
The night before to
To see.
the minister and protest about our about their rents being raised.
Okay, then
He was very polite.
what's
and
becomes what? What's become what? Past perfect. Had been.
He has been very polite and promised to do what he could for us,
Correct. For them.
for them.
Okay. One of the tenant, yang bicara ini kan tenant ya. We-nya
Iya.
jadi mereka. They walk 50 miles the night before to see. Itu kata dasar, nggak boleh diganti. To see the minister and protest about their rents being raised. Terus, he ini kan minister. He had been very polite. He was jadi had been. He had been very polite and promised to do what he could for them. Could tidak perlu diganti. Alright, those are about indirect statement. So what you need to remember, yang menjadi masalah adalah keterangan waktunya. Ini murid nggak ngafal, ini yang susah. Saya minta kalian hafal ini supaya dalam ujian bisa. Yang ini nih, nah ini today menjadi that day, yesterday becomes the day before yesterday become 2 days before, tomorrow becomes the next day, the following day, the day after tomorrow becomes in 2 days time, because you need to change this. All right, let's do it again. Okay, now here again, you can only change. Saya pakai bahasa Indonesia dulu deh. Kalimat langsung menjadi tidak langsung itu ada perubahan. Jadi perubahan pokok kalimatnya, perubahan kata gantinya I jadi he, jadi you dan sebagainya itu berdasarkan logika. Kedua, perubahan kata kerjanya, perubahannya sederhana dari present menjadi past. Jadi present menjadi past. Saya udah kasih contoh di sini. Kalau go dia jadi when, will jadi would, can jadi could, may jadi might, must jadi had to, have to jadi had to. Sementara kalau kata kerja bentuk past, kau ganti menjadi had gone, ate jadi had eaten. Yang tidak berubah itu would, could, might, had to. Jadi kalau I would-nya nggak bisa dirubah. Kenapa? Karena kita tidak punya, because we don't have the past perfect of would. Jadi itu aja pelajaran tentang indirect speech. Tomorrow, besok, according to the schedule, we will still be talking about indirect speech, but it is not about statement anymore. What we learn today, yang kita pelajari hari ini adalah tentang indirect speech, tentang statement. Besok kita bicara tentang pertanyaan dan seterusnya. Alright, nah sekarang saya mau bicara tentang ini. 31 orang, 2 orang siapa nggak masuk? Si Nicholas. Coba nih.
Yes, sir.
Yang absen siapa hari ini? Saya cuma lihat 31 orang nih.
Yang ambil absen si Erik, Pak.
Yes, sir.
Erik, siapa yang nggak masuk nih? 31. Nicholas.
Belum didata, sir. Nanti
Sekarang
pas
data.
biasa aku baru data, sir.
Sekarang data nih. Brian saya lihat nih. Nicholas saya nggak lihat nih. Kita 33 ya. Nanti Eri lapor sama saya.
Oke, sir.
Nah, kedua, itu absen GC itu kalau saya tidak post, berarti saya ngambil dari, tadinya saya mau ngambil absensi dari penyerahan tugas supaya kamu lebih termotivasi untuk melakukan tugas. Tetapi at the end of the day, I change my mind again. I put absence. silakan ambil absen di situ, walaupun laporannya saya tidak berikan ke sekolah, but still you have to. Ya, absen itu sederhana banget. Kamu tinggal bangun pagi, log in, tick, done. Jadi kalau itu aja kau tidak bisa lakukan, apalagi yang bisa kau lakukan? The only simple thing, if that's very simple thing you cannot do, then you cannot do other things. Jadi saya ingatkan lagi kelasnya tetap ini. Terus Giovanni,
Ya, Pak.
Jo, mengenai kompetisi itu, video kompetisi, lanjut apa tidak ya?
Lanjut, Pak. Cuma diundurkan aja.
Ada pemberitahuan ya, diundurkan ya.
Ada, Pak.
Gitu, diundurkan sampai kapan?
Ya, Pak.
Diundurkan sampai kapan?
Sebenarnya nggak diundurkan. Cuma waktu jadwal syuting ke sekolah metodisnya diundurkan ke minggu depan aja. Seharusnya syutingnya sih di sekolah Selasa ini, Pak.
Oke, jadi dimundurkan itu ya.
Iya, Pak.
Oke. Kemudian kalau kalian menang itu, hadiahnya itu, ya udah hadiahnya dibagi sama yang inilah, yang apa? Yang main di video itu, bukan dibagikan satu
Yang
kelas,
berpartisipan.
enggak. Yang partisipan aja. Ya kita kan kebagian nama aja, kebagian wah 10 Mia 10 juara 1 gitu. Yang nggak pernah, kan jarang-jarang 11 Mia 10 menang kan ya. Jadi kalau menang kita kan mantap, kalau saya malah seneng kan kalau kita menang berarti kerjasama kelas ini bagus gitu loh. Ya, bukan hanya kerjasama dalam ujian aja. Ya kerjasama kan banyak hal. Ini kerjasama dalam ujian mantep. Kerjasama buat videonya nggak beres. Jadi sepikir seperti itu ya.
Ya, Pak.
Absensi terus itu. Ya, saya udah duga Darren itu bakal nggak masuk gitu. Biasalah pemain basket merasa berjasa untuk sekolah, dia suka-suka dia lah. Nicholas Rivaldo. Jadi silakan kembali. Saya suka model Eric gitu loh. Walaupun dia pemain basket, tetap aja hadir. Tugas utama itu belajar, bukan main basket. Eric ya. Eric.
Ya, Sir.
Tugas utama kau itu menyelesaikan sekolahmu dengan baik. Jelaskan ya.
Ya, Sir.
Basket itu tambahan, kecuali ada universitas yang menawarkan beasiswa berdasarkan prestasi olahraga. Jadi untuk mendapat beasiswa itu biasanya melampirkan sertifikat. Saya kira cukup aja hari ini, besok kita ketemu lagi. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Tell the absence to come back here tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye, Sir.
Goodbye, sir. Thank you.
Bye, sir.